told you there were some simple actions that you could take on a daily basis that would truly change the trajectory of your life. My goal with today's video is to help you un-F your life. And the great news is that if you implement the small, simple modifications that I'm going to share with you, you're going to look better, you're going to feel better, you're going to have more money, you are going to live a healthier, longer life. You also are going to have more spicy ass senoritas trying to jump your bones because you're awesome. If you're ready, why don't you drop me one of these? The first simple action is not get up at 5 a.m. I know that a lot of people talk about get up an hour earlier. It's not about that. The truth is, action number one is get 8 hours of sleep. I don't care how you do it. It's about reverse engineering your morning. If you know you need to be at work at 8 o'clock, you want an hour by yourself, you want to work out, you know that you need to get up at like 6 a.m. That's fine. But it means you're going to have to go to bed at a decent hour in order to facilitate the 8 hours of solid slumber that you need. Number two is stop making a to-do list and start making a daily plan. This is life-changing, gentlemen, because to-do list, I used to be that guy, right? Every morning I'd get up, I'd have a list, I've got to do this, and I've got to do that, I've got to do this. No. And for me, what ended up happening is I would get all stressed out because at the end of the day, my list wasn't done. What do I need to do tomorrow? And it was not actually being and making me more productive. When I actually stopped making a list and started actually blocking my day and scheduling out my day, I got so much more productive, I was more effective, and I felt better, and I wasn't all stressed out about a fucking list. Number three is stop drinking alcohol for 30 days. Now, some of you are like, yo, Alf, I thought you said these were easy actions. I did not. I said simple actions. It's simple to not drink. Just don't do it. It's not necessarily easy. You may have to find other things to do or other friends to hang out with, but you will truly, when I say truly, I mean magnificently, change the trajectory of your life if you stop drinking for 30 days. You're going to feel better. You're going to look better. You're going to be more productive. Your mind is going to be clear. You're not going to beat yourself up. You are going to feel amazing. Number four is be active every single day for 1 hour. Can you do that? It's not hard. You just do it. Go out for a walk, go out for a jog, go out for a bike ride, go to the gym, do some push-ups, be active, go for a hike. It doesn't matter. I didn't say what you need to do to be active. You just need to be active for 1 hour a day. Bonus if you get outside. Getting outside first thing in the morning is one of the best things you can do for not only your circadian rhythm, all right, it's also incredible for serotonin regulation. We spend way too much time in front of this bad boy or looking at our devices. And unfortunately, it is affecting us in terms of our circadian rhythm, our sleep, not to mention our serotonin levels, not to mention, if we are being honest, your dopamine, all right? That's one of the downsides to phones technology, which is actually number five. Number five is remove the social media apps that you have a problem with from your device, your phone. Why? Well, there are a few reasons, all right? Number one, you're not going to waste as much time. Your urge, whenever you're bored or whenever you're not bored, is to go for your phone because of dopamine, right? Boom, you surf, you look, you flip, it's a hit of dopamine, right? Unfortunately, because your dopamine is so freaking out of whack, it's preventing you from being motivated. We're addicted to our devices, and so the simple action is to remove it. If it's not here, you're going to have to find other ways to actually occupy your time. You also are going to have to get that dopamine from healthy means, which means you're going to have to actually go out and achieve. You're going to have to try, because dopamine is a reward that we get from actually going after what we want. Which brings me to number six. Take your vitamins. And don't forget your pre, pro, and postbiotics. Guys, one of the simplest actions that you can do on a daily basis to help your body be amazing is take your vitamins, right? Even if you're eating a healthy diet, our diets are not packed full of the micronutrients we need in the quantities that we need them on a daily basis in order to give us everything that we need. And that is why I take the Ritual Daily Essential for Men. But you've also got to make sure that your microbiome game is strong for immune system, not to mention some other things, which we'll talk about in a second. You know, there's been a ton of data and research that has shown that like 70% of our immune system is located like in our gut. And unfortunately, unless you're taking a high quality pre, pro, and postbiotic, you need all three, not just one, your microbiome is probably out of whack because of stress, because of lifestyle, because of poor diets, because of medication. All of those things like destroy and annihilate your good healthy bacteria. And that is why it's critical for each and every one of you to support your healthy bacteria in your gut, all right? That's why I love the Symbiotic Plus by Ritual. I got a special link down below this video, ritual.com/alpha-m30. If you hit that link, guys, you get 30% off your first month of Ritual. All right, whatever you want to grab, what I would recommend is grab both, but if you're going to do one for your gut health game, gentlemen, you got to check out the Symbiotic Plus, all right? Because This stuff is incredible. It's a 3-in-1, right? It's not just a probiotic, which you hear a lot about. You need all three. You need the pre, which basically helps make sure that the barrier is all ready for action in order to facilitate the growth of the healthy bacteria. But then you also need the postbiotic to make sure that your gut barrier is straight. All of that gut health goodness in a single capsule. But look at the capsule. It looks sexy, right? Well, it's not just sexy, it's effective. And the reason why it looks so awesome is because of the fact that it's a Ritual Symbiotic Plus, right? Other probiotics, what typically happens is you take it, right, and then it hits your stomach acid, right? And then bang, it kills all the bacteria. But with this capsule, it's actually delayed release, which means it's going to actually release in your body and your digestive tract where it needs it, which is in your colon. Guys, if you're ready to do something amazingly great for your body, I want you to hit that special link down below. It's ritual.com/alpha-m30. Use the code alpha-m30 to get 30% off of your Ritual Symbiotic Plus. You also can get a great discount on the Daily Essential for Men. Guys, bottom line is this. Ritual is an amazing company. I have been in the nutrition business, and I know a great multivitamin. I know a great pre, pro, and postbiotic when I see it. All right? They are not all created equal. Some were created amazing and digestible and absorbable. Others are crap. Do not waste your money on something that is subpar. Guys, hit that link down below. I'm telling you, these are amazing. The next simple action that's awesome, but it's hard at first, is cold showers every single morning. This was something I started years ago when I did a video talking about the benefits of cold showers. I wanted to try it, so I did it for like 30 days, and I literally was hooked, and I haven't gone back. Every morning, that's what I do, cold showers. Not only does it get you ready to go, like super quick, it wakes you up, you shower for less time, and basically there are other like reported benefits. I'm not gonna claim them, but it makes you basically feel awesome. And the reason is because it's something hard that you're putting yourself in front of, that you're actually doing. You know that it's about to be horrible, you're gonna jump in and your balls are gonna go bang, and Big Al's gonna go boom, right? But you still do it. You knowingly put yourself in a difficult position and situation, and you accomplish something first thing in the morning. It's also great for your skin and your hair, which is the next thing we got to talk about, and that is use a skincare routine. That is one of the quickest, easiest things that you can do to feel incredible. It's going to help your face look great. It's going to give you confidence, and when you start to get compliments on your complexion, boom, you're hooked. The 9th simple action that you can do that will literally help you change your life is start saying yes as opposed to no. Saying yes to your friends when they ask you to go somewhere. Say yes to people when they invite you places. Say yes to opportunities or experiences as opposed to saying no. By you saying yes more, gentlemen, you're gonna put yourself in awesome new environments, new situations. It's gonna add character. It's also gonna add texture to your life. You're gonna meet new people and you're gonna have new experiences. And when you do this, it's not only gonna make you feel good, it's gonna make you more interesting. The next simple action that will truly change your life is make a budget. Oh my God, think about that for a second. And don't spend and buy stuff that you don't need. Guys, it's about knowing how much money you have coming in, how much is going out. That is the only way you're going to understand what is happening to you financially. It is going to be impossible for you to put yourself on the right financial path or trajectory if you don't understand where everything is or where everything is going. Until you know that, nothing else matters. Which brings me to number 11. Identify the difference between need and want. And if you want it, don't buy it. All right, this is something that I had to learn, right? I used to be the person that was very impulsive, right? If I wanted something, I'd go to the store and I'd be like, oh yeah, and I'd buy it even if it was on credit because I didn't actually have the money. All right, don't do that. Stop it. Do you need it or do you want it? Now, if you think you need it, I want you to wait for 2 weeks, 14 days, wait. If there's something that you want to buy and you're like, I'm just going to do it, and I'm not talking about like food or gas or stuff like that. I'm talking about like jeans or anything like physical that you don't necessarily need for survival, right? If there's something that you want and you really need it and you think, oh, if I just get it, it's going to be awesome. Wait 14 days, 2 weeks. Do you still want it? Do you still need it? If the answer is yes, then go get it. If the answer is no, which it probably will be no, then don't. And the last simple action that you can take that will un-F your life is make a list of your friends. And put a check mark next to the people that are good for you and an X next to the people that are bad for you. Hang out with the people that are good for you more. Stop hanging out with the people that have the X. It is all about identifying the people in your life that add value, that bring you joy, and that lift you up, and then removing yourself from people in your life that are bad for you, that make you feel bad, that are possibly toxic. Now, unfortunately, some of these people could be your parents or your family members. I'm not saying that you never need to talk to them again, but you need to be able to put up a wall and a barrier, and identification is the first step. The truth is, you are amazing, and the sooner you stop hanging out with toxic people, the sooner you are going to un-F your life.